All right, you guys. I am back with another wonderful interview right here on Dream Chasers Radio. I am your host, YaYa Diamond. That's right, baby. Get it straight. I'm YaYa. What's up? All right, guys. You're listening to me. You listen to Dream Chasers Radio on 97.5 FM, real community radio in Northport, Florida, as well as Bomb Baby Radio in New York City, and the Dream Chasers Radio and TV Roku station networks. And I am working on the Amazon app. Do you know I am a busy person? I am a busy person. I need help. Child, no, let me not start. Okay, anyway, so I have this wonderful interview right today with this wonderful person. Please tell everybody who you are and what you do, please.
Yes, hello everyone. My name is Angie B, and I am the author of the new self-published title, Judge Me Wrong, Finding Truth Through Life, Defining Moments Right in Front of Your Face.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, that's like, yeah, that just, I mean, you hit every SEO there is right there.
Yes.
So tell me, how did you get started writing?
Well, you know what? I want to take it back years ago, before it was social media, before we had any phones, any connections. Back then, it was always writing in journals, writing in a diary.
Yep.
I don't know if anybody can relate to that, but if we go all the way back, it was always writing. And writing for me was just a way of coping. All the things that I couldn't verbally say, well, I was able to go and get the pen and paper and write all of my thoughts down. And I've been writing for years. When I started college, I was writing during classes for reports, and I just been writing for years, years.
I hear you. And I think all of us can relate. We go back before the computer, before everything. We had journals.
Yeah, we had the journals. We had all that. We had that diary, and we had that. I don't know. I can't even remember what you call it, but I know when I was in middle school, if everybody can relate, it was that when you wrote to someone or a friend, you wrote letters, and you passed it around, and it was to whoever. Then you had your from. You had the whatever song was happening at the time. The singer. You had all of that, and everybody wrote, and you just the letters. And so writing is it's natural. And I'm just always been writing.
I loved it. What I like to get, those letters that when you move the paper back and forth, you got like little signs, and how it just kind of like look like little mouth, like little beak, and you open it up, it says I, and then you do like, and then oh my gosh, I remember those. Oh,
you know what?
Back now.
I know. Wait. Let me take you back. Now like if you was in middle school and if you had your little boy crush or whoever, and you would get that letter, and you all just went back and forth. It was to you from me. So I think that's where it all started. Writing poems. It started right there.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Don't even get me started, child, because I was like I was the one that sat in the back of the classroom and got in trouble. All right, so but I got straight A's. I was a little different. I got straight A's, but I was always in trouble with somebody. Anyway, so your book, ultimately it started with the journaling, obviously, because that's where you began your writing. And when did you know, though? When did you know you wanted to be a writer? I mean, because everybody journaled back then. I mean, I write, but it's like I didn't know I wanted to be an author of anything. I just wanted to write in my journal, make sure I got that boy's name down in there. You know what I mean?
Right. And you know what? That's an interesting question, because I never really thought it was possible. And to me, it was a dream.
Okay.
And then one day, just writing, my cousin, she wrote a book, and she's a self-published author. And I thought, like, wow, you did it, because I always thought, oh no, that's just for big people, your Oprahs, your Michelle Obamas, big people. But someone's, I think small, and I'm like, oh, that's not possible. So it was just really a dream. And then one day I said, I can't sit on that dream. I have to tell the story. Even if it's just one person that's impacted with that story, I need to get this out. And I think just watching my cousin following her dreams, I think that did it for me. And I was like, now I should do it. It can be done. It can be done.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing. You guys are listening to Dream Chasers Radio with YaYa Diamond, and the interview today is with author Angie B.
Yes.
when you think about everything that has happened to you, the contribution to your book, how much of a percentage do you say that is?
I want to give it all. I want to say, what, can you go over 100? I want to say 1,000. Can I say 1,000?
You could do whatever you want, child. It's your book, child. Shoot.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
You can do whatever you want. Wow. I think that we as people go through life and we don't really think that we're interesting. Did you ever think that you would be interesting enough to write a book about yourself?
Heck no. Can I be honest? No. I didn't think I think, we have that inner voice, and that inner voice tells us you're not good enough. Who's going to buy your book? No, you can't do it. But you have to black that out. And then I became, not just hungry for it, I was starving for it. And I wanted the story to, this story needed to be told. It needed to be told. And I just went for it. And I walked out on faith. And I did it. And with all the procrastination from 10, 15 years, I completed it after I decided this is it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to tell this story. Even if it impacts just one person, that's all I need. Right. And I did it. And I think once I finished it and once I stopped procrastinating, because we all do that. Hello. And we talk to ourselves, oh no, not later. I have so much to do. I have work. I got this. I have that. I have this. Well, once I got all of that out of my head and decided, no, I'm going to do this, it was done within 60 days.
Wow. Yes. It was that fast. Wow.
Indeed. Yes, ma'am.
Wow. I did to be different. I did.